Genie has been on my list pretty much since the film came out, so I really, really wanted to like this, and I'm pleased to say it was pretty decent. It gets a little ridiculous at times, even within the context of the film, but other than that, I thought it was pretty well done. This was released in 2023. It's directed by Sam Boyd, written by Richard Curtis, and it stars Melissa McCarthy as Flora and Paapa Essiedu as Bernard, and I apologise if I'm mispronouncing any names. And it starts off with Bernard being late home for his daughter's own birthday because of work commitments, and suddenly everything just falls apart for him, and he gives his daughter this random antique looking box that he just grabs off of a shelf, and I don't know why his daughter would have never seen that before because it was in the house, so you kind of have to suspend disbelief a little bit that the daughter wouldn't immediately go, oh, I recognise this box that has been in the house the entire time, but nevertheless that's what happens. And obviously she's not that interested in it. She wanted a dollhouse, not in a kind of spoilt way, but this is not the gift you give to a young child of that age. And when Bernard is sitting later on with the box, he kind of dusts the top of it, and out pops Flora, our Genie, and she's there to guide him into improving his life and rectifying the wrongs that he has done. And I don't want to say too much more than that. I don't want to spoil the specifics of the narrative as it progresses, but I think the reason I enjoyed this most of all is because of the character of Flora and also Bernard. I thought they worked really well together and I really enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed the journey that they went on. The actual specifics of the narrative, sometimes it's quite interesting. Sometimes it is a little bit strange, even for a film about a magical genie. So I didn't completely love all of the decisions that were made, but I didn't dislike it either. But there was enough there to keep me entertained, and the characters were definitely really, really fascinating. We, of course, had some really great performances as well. It is technically a Christmas film, and there is a reasonable amount of Christmas. It's not the most Christmassy film out there, but there was enough Christmas that I was happy for it to be called a Christmas film. I say this because sometimes a film will market itself as a Christmas film, and there's just next to no Christmas in it. Thankfully, that is not the case here. Great performances, fun concept, generally well executed, with a nice amount of Christmas and certainly a nice amount of magic as well. So I enjoyed it. I didn't absolutely adore it. It had the potential for me to love every second of it just based on the concept and the casting. I love Melissa McCarthy and the concept was good and the performances were great. The execution of the narrative was better than okay, but definitely not amazing. But all that being said, I'd say it was worth the wait. I did enjoy it, and if it sounds like it would appeal to you, then I'd say Genie is definitely worth checking out. I wouldn't watch it a second time, at least not anytime soon. Maybe one day I will. But for now, I'm happy to have seen it once. It was certainly worth the wait, and if it sounds like your kind of film, then I'd say Genie is worth checking out.